Namaste, how are you all? Hope all of you are well. Today we are going to discuss class 6 science. Actually, before telling you the chapter name and chapter number, I just want to ask you, have you ever seen that there was one serial coming in which one girl was drawing with pencil and that thing was becoming Khulja Sim Sim or whatever she was drawing it was becoming, and means just suppose the changes whatever she likes to be changed in the world, she makes the changes. As for example, just suppose that if I will give you one pencil, that is a magic pencil, right? In that magic pencil, if I draw anything, that should come out. If just suppose I draw one eraser, so that eraser comes out. If I draw one pen, that pen should come out. So have you seen that serial? Magic Pencil or any other name, I don't know, I have forgot the name of that serial. But I was seeing that serial. In that Magic Pencil was there, a boy or a girl was drawing something and that was coming out. Have you seen that serial? I hope all of you have seen. But if you have not seen, then just suppose that if you wish the change in the world, that I want some changes in the world, what you will do? Are you seeing any changes in your nearby area? Any changes is there or not? Means just suppose that sometimes our hair grows, so we cut the hair. You can see the ladies are also going in the beauty parlor to cut their hair, right? Our nails grow, so we cut the nails also. So some changes comes and we also do some changes. So are you seeing some changes around you? Why I'm telling you these all the things? Because today we are going to discuss class 6 science, chapter number 6, changes around us. That's why I was telling you all these things, that are you wishing anything that it must be changed? So how many of you are wishing that first of all this corona should go from the world? Right? Because you can see actually this corona has full on distracted the world. Nothing is working in this the world. Everywhere economical level is zero. You can see each and every field. Means everywhere right now, if you will go, they will only talk about the number of positive cases of corona. In the America, it has increased, more than 10,000 people dies. In India, it has been crossed 45,000 people of positive cases. More than 10,000 or more than 1,000 people have been died. So means you will see everywhere this, either the fake news or the real news, but everywhere now you will see that this much person is suffering from corona, this much positive cases, and some of the persons are recovered from the corona. So means nowadays everyone is frustrated about this diseases, this virus, right? And we must be aware also, because we are not willing or wishing to that disease should come to our home, that disease should come to our society. We must be aware about it. We should thank to God that it should not come to us. And how it will not come to us? If we are aware about it. Whatever the government are just requesting to us or suggesting to us, that wash your hands again and again, put a sanitizer in your hand if you are getting anytime outside, wear a mask or wash your hands again and again with the hand wash or soap, continuously wash it. So these are all the things whatever the government is suggesting to us, and we are obeying it also, right? Definitely we are not going outside, we are wearing mask. If we want to go in the society or we are going outside of our room also, then also we wear a mask, because we understand nowadays it is very dangerous, it is a critical situation for the globe. That's why we should be aware about it. I hope all of you are understanding. Now let's come to the point. So these are all the changes you have seen, that right now whatever it's running in the globe. But if I wish you, if you get a power, if you get a magic power, you are having some superstitional power to you, and whatever you are willing or whatever you are wishing and you can do it, then what will you do first? First of all, you will finish the corona in the world. No one should suffer from this disease, right? If you are wishing, then it's a very good thing that really it will work for all over the globe, that no one will suffer from the disease. Everyone will be happy with their family. Now comes second point. Some of the students don't like reading, right? Every time reading, bored, feeling bored every time. So what do they will finish? That no students will read. But some of the intelligent students which has the mind, no, without reading, how a person will become engineer, doctor, lawyer. So reading must be there. Studying should not stop. So after thinking, then you will not stop the study option. You will let, but for a small kid, for 5-year, 4-year, 6-year, 8-year kids, you will give them less studies, right? Okay. Now, Have you ever visited to kitchen whenever your mama is specially making chapati, roti, chapati? So whenever she put the chapati on the tawa and when that chapati becomes big shape, okay, it blows. So what you will see that it is changing their shape. So how many of you have seen your childhood photo? Right now's photo and childhood photo. So in this lockdown, you can just have a look of your childhood photos when you were at the age of 1 year, before 1 year, 9 months, 8 months, 6 months. You can ask your mama and papa that where are my photos of this childhood, and just notice in yourself. Have you ever observed any change inside your body? Have your face changed, whatever the face you were having at the age of 1 and right now at the age of 9 or 10, whatever is your age, you just make the difference between the face. You just see that time your hands were very small, your fingers were very small, very cute, and now you can see it still now very small, not so much big. We are not giant, right? So we are having a good body shape and structure, but you should just see the changes, that what changes has been occurred in your body at that time and now this time. So during this lockdown, you can just check your previous photo of 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. When you were in the nursery, how many certificates you have won. Always you are getting A1, A positive. You can look these all the things. You will feel also happy and you will be surprised. Yes, really I was very intelligent in nursery, junior KG, senior KG. Still now I can be very much intelligent. If I do the same hard labor, same way of study, I can become more intelligent. Okay? So now let's start the changes around us. In our NCERT textbook, here there is written some of the questions about the NCERT textbook. What fun if you suddenly get some magical powers? Oh my God, it's the same thing. What fun if you suddenly get some magical powers to change anything around you. What are the things if you want to change? See here, it is just asking you the question. If you get some magical power around you, you want to change anything. In 1 kilometer area, you get a magical power that you can change anything. So what you wish to change? We do not have magical powers, of course. Yes. See, nobody is magician have magical powers, but we are not magician, right? We are student, so we do not have magical powers. So of course we do not have magical powers, but we can still change a few things around us. Without having magical power, can you change something? Your book is saying yes, you can change. Still you can change around. Perhaps many things you can list a few things you can change around you with no magic involved. Without magic involvations, if you want to write something that changes around you, then what you will do? Here there is many changes are taking place around us on their own. Without doing anything, it changes. What are they? In the fields, the crop change from time to time. Yes, in the fields you have seen that wheat crops have grown, after then maize, then rice, paddy, all these crops are going, right? So you can see the changes time to time. Sometimes leaves fall from the tree. Yes, you may have seen right now in the mango trees, mangoes are coming green and ripe mango. So you can see these all the changes. And before that, in that trees only, you will see the leaves were falling, changes colors of the trees, and changes color of the leaves, and they dry out also. The flower bloom and they wither away. Are any changes happening in your body? See, these all the changes whatever I have said you can see nearby any plants. If you are having any plant or tree nearby at your home, you can see the mango plant, you can see the guava plant, you can see the other plants. Since we all are living in the natural world, so definitely we can see some of the plants, we can see some of the trees, we can see some of the flowers plant, how they are changing, how they are giving the flowers. These are all the phenomena, these all the changes happens automatically. We don't have to do anything. Okay, just tell me, are you always giving water to that mango tree so that then only mango tree will give you mango? You are not giving water once that it was a small plant, that time you have taken care of that mango plant. But now as it has grown into the trees, now you are not taking care, then also it is giving you mango, and so many mangoes you can eat from that plant, eat from that trees, right? But have you ever seen the changes around you or in your body? Yes. Your nails are growing, your hairs are growing, you grow taller, and your weight also increases. Yeah, some of the person's weight, Nowadays, Ramdev Baba is teaching some yoga. We must do yoga. So our weight should not increase. We must be fit and fine. Some persons go gym also, as they are going to gym, so after going in the gym they make their body very healthy. So we must do yoga. And did you realize either that so many changes are taking place around you all the time? Have you ever noticed that every time some changes are taking around you, some place of changes are taking around you? Have you ever noticed? Can some of the changes be grouped together? How can we group various changes? It might help if you find some similarities. Means how you will put these changes things into the groups. If they are of the same kind changes or they are of the different kind changes, how you will make them into the groups. So our main topic is changes around us. As I have already informed you about some of the changes, what were the changes occur in our society, what happens when these changes happens in our society, and without putting any effort, some of the changes occurs naturally, some of the changes occurs artificially. But can we group these changes? So the changes around us have been classified into the two parts. How many parts? Two parts. First thing is physical change. Physical, physical change. And second change is chemical change. Which change? Chemical change. So we have just classified these changes around us into the two. Physical change, no new substance is formed. In this change, no new substance is formed. And in chemical change, new substances are formed. New substances are formed. Got it? So now you can see in this two topic, physical change and chemical change. Why I have written in the physical change, no new substances are formed, and in the chemical change I have written new substances are formed. Just suppose, as for example, how many of you have celebrated your birthday? I hope everybody is celebrating. But some of the birthdays which are coming in this lockdown, we are not able to celebrate because we are not getting cake from outside. All the bakery shops are closed. So we celebrate normally. But when our birthday comes, our full room is arranged with the balloons, big balloons. So have you ever noticed the changes in the balloons? You will see in the balloons, as we feel air inside the balloons, balloon changes. Its shapes increases because the air is filled inside it. As it bursts or all the airs are coming out, again it comes in its original form. So some of the objects are there which do not change. As it change also, but then also it comes back to its original state. So that is called physical change. When a change occurs, but after some time it comes into the back to it. As for example, have you seen a rubber band? In the rubber band, we stretch the rubber band, and as we leave the rubber band, again it comes back to its original state. The changes is occurring, but again it comes to its original shape. So that type of changes is called physical change. But if a new substance is formed, then you can say it is a chemical change. In a chemical change, you have to see that a new substance is formed. As for example, just suppose that you have taken one plastic ball or rubber band ball. You know, some of the balls which bump very high or which throw back very highly. So that time you will see that these balls are very much jumping very high. If you burn or if you just put some kerosene oil on it and you just put a match stick on it, what will happen? That ball will burn. As this ball will burn, you will see now the ball can't come again. Can it come? No, not possible. How it will come? You only is there. Is it possible if I burn? Just suppose my t-shirt is there. If I burn this t-shirt, can I get it after that burning when they convert into the ash? So can I get back this t-shirt? It will not come in its original state or original color or original form. It can't come back to its original form. So that's why they are called chemical change. In the physical change, no new substance is formed. It comes back, means it is reversible reaction. Reversible means it's come back to its original position, and it is non-reversible, irreversible. It can't come back to its original position. So two types of changes: physical change and chemical change. In the physical change, as already I had informed you, no new substances are formed, and in the chemical change, new substances are formed. Rest of the things we will study in the next video of this chapter. I hope all of you have enjoyed today, because so many funny things we have described. That's all for today. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe this channel. If you like and subscribe this channel, then I will be motivated, I will go ahead. That's all for today. Thank you very much.